Hello! How are you doing? Today we're going to learn about market structures. What are market structures? What are they? Let's find out. Do you want to know? Let's do it. Bye.
Jen Sue.
Gracie Leon.
And Susan Liu.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Look at us.
That's me. That's me.
That is me. Oh, I have bangs. Yay. Let's dive in. The concept of a market structure is understood as the characteristics of the market that affect the behavior and interaction of buyers and sellers. What does that mean? There are four main characteristics to be considered. The first one is number of firms, or buyers and sellers. The second is the type of product, whether they're differentiated or different, or standard, which are identical products. They can be both. Another one is the conditions of entry or exit, if there's barriers or no barriers into coming into the industry. The last one is the extent of control over price, or how much control a firm has over the market. Make it rain. There are four basic types of market structures, and we'll dive into those now. The first market structure is pure competition, also known as perfect competition, and this is a theoretical market structure. Under perfect competition, all firms sell identical products or standardized products. These are the same type of things. There are many buyers and sellers, which means there are many firms in the market. Many. The industry is characterized by freedom of entry and exit, which means firms can come in and out of the industry. Come in, welcome. Lastly, all firms are price takers, which means they cannot control the market price. An example of this is the corn industry. Because there's no corn in season, we headed to ShopRite and found different tomatoes instead. As you can see, all of these products are tomatoes, and most of them are produced by different companies. So they are standardized products in a very large market. Next up is monopoly. A monopoly is the total opposite of pure competition. In a monopoly, products can be either standardized or differentiated, which means products can be identical or different, whatever you prefer. There is only one firm, which explains the game Monopoly. Only one winner, one. Contrary to perfect competition, there are many barriers to entry, since there's only one firm. And because of this, monopolists are price makers, meaning they make the prices in the market. They are the real bosses. An example is the Postal Service. Have you ever sent a letter through a system that is not the U.S. Postal Service? My point exactly. Although there are other methods to send letters like through UPS and FedEx, letters are predominantly still sent through the U.S. Postal Service. Monopoly and pure competition smushed together, known as monopolistic competition. All firms in this competition produce similar yet not identical products, or differentiated products, that are kind of similar. There are also many firms within an industry, but not too many. Like pure competition, there are no barriers to entry, so firms are able to enter the industry if profits are attractive. Woohoo! All firms have some market power, which means none are price takers. An example of a monopolistic competition is a food court. Woohoo! Yeah! Yum! Yum, yum, yum. As you can see, there are many different cuisines, all selling food, but different types of food. It's easy to enter into this industry by making your own company if you really wanted to.
Similarly, cereal can be another example because there are many firms producing cereal, but different kinds of cereal, like Cheerios, Trix, and Wheaties. All are yummy breakfast treats, but they are all different in their own way by flavor, ingredients, and so on. The last and final market structure we will be talking about today is oligopoly, a very complex word and a very unique type of market structure. Much like a monopoly, firms produce differentiated or standardized products. So different or the same. Congrats, you are learning. The particular market is controlled by only a few firms, so there are at least two firms in the market. And because of this, we can say that there are barriers to entry because with such few firms, it is hard to come in and come out. There are at least 2 firms controlling the market, so the few firms exert control over most of the market. So some power and, sometimes a lot. An example of this is Pepsi and Coke. There are very few firms in the soda industry, and leading brands like Pepsi and Coke dominate the industry with good amount of control in the market. Congrats! You have successfully watched this whole video and learned many new things. That's it. Market structures, there you go. 4 types, name them, learn them, know them, live through them, live well and prosper. The end.